You're listening to the Incomparables Total Party Kill podcast, in which a group of friends play Dungeons and Dragons on the internet for your amusement. This is episode number 533, recorded June 2024, posted December 2025. One of those rats is a wizard.
Welcome back to Total Party Kill. It's me, Tony Sindelar, Dungeon Master, use he, him pronouns. Today we are continuing our adventure, the adventure being the Slaying Stone. Previously in this adventure, our adventurers discovered a secret map and were told of the legend of a powerful artifact, the titular Slaying Stone, and it has led them to the goblin city of Gorisbad, formerly known as Kiristan. They've managed to cross a river and enter the outskirts of the city undetected, but find themselves on the edge of a kobold neighborhood. They know there is competition, for a ruthless group known as the Severed Eyes is also seeking the last Slaying Stone of Kiristan. Let us meet our adventurers. I will introduce our players, and they will introduce their characters. First up, it's Jason Snell. Welcome back, Jason.
Oh, hello. I am Jason Snell, and I am playing Buffy. She's a human blood hunter, interested in this slaying stone business for reasons that are legally distinct.
Yep.
She's little and spunky and likes to stab things.
Yep, just like Jason. Also joining us, it's Annette Wearstra. Welcome back, Annette.
Hello, I am playing Barbie. I am a barbarian, Barbie the barbarian, wood elf, and she likes to wear pink a lot and grew up in her dream house, but is now out adventuring. We both use she, her pronouns.
Also joining us, it's Heather Berberet. Welcome back, Heather.
Hi, thanks. So I'm playing Leona Mountain Meadow. I am and we both use she, her pronouns. I'm a Lightfoot halfling in a Circle of the Moon druid, and I am a pacifist unless absolutely necessary.
Going to be challenging as you find yourself, deep behind enemy lines, adjacent to enemy lines is, but also enemies, and maybe enemies are just friends you haven't charmed yet. Also joining us, it's James Thompson. Hi, James.
Hi, I'm James Hobson, he, him. I'm playing Celine Silverlight, she, her, who's a young, idealistic human paladin who hates celestials and fiends more than anything else, except maybe now wolves. She really doesn't like
yes. The classic triptych, celestial fiends and mean dogs. Yeah. So also joining us, it's Aline Sims.
Hi, I'm playing Ashrin, the Furbolg cleric.
Welcome, Aline. Glad to have you. And last, but certainly not least, Chelsea Ackman. Welcome back to Total Party Kill.
Hi, thanks. I use all the pronouns, and I am playing Dax Voltus, he, him, a dragonborn monk who is out here looking for new song material for his fake bard business, and also for some inspiration for learning more of his martial arts.
Excellent. So, as I mentioned in my recap, you have made it to Gorisbad, a goblin city that has been, taken over from its previous human occupants quite a while back. It is, not exactly. This is a place that is a little bit war-torn and a little bit run down just from its change of management. But you have made your way across the river through the fields and to the outskirts of the city, an area that's a little slummy, and graffitied in goblin on one of the walls is the name of this area, Kobold Town. So far, no one has detected you. You are in the city, and you need to search the city for the Slaying Stone. At least that's what the adventure is. I can't tell you what you are actually going to do because you are who you are. This is one of those places where it's I, as the dungeon master, do not know what will happen next, but I have ideas.
I think we might stick out slightly in this city. So I think we need to, before we walk into the town, or any of the areas, we need kind of a plan on how to address that. Previous plans that have been suggested include getting arrested, but
usually the end result of not having a plan, but in a wild attempt here. I will. So just we none of you are goblins. None of you are bugbears. None of you are kobolds. None of you are orcs, hobgoblins, really anything in the greater goblinoid hierarchy within the world of Dungeons and Dragons. Dax, you are at least as a dragonborn, it would be very hard to mistake you for a kobold. You're much too tall. Leona, you're short at least. Also, maybe Barbara, right? You're both
I'm a wood elf. Yeah.
Wood elf.
Selena's pretty short too.
Okay. Yeah.
So
I think wood elves are medium.
Yeah, Buffy's short
I
for
am
a
very
human.
little.
Okay.
I am also wearing I'm wearing a lot of hot pink as well.
We're all hunching down now, Tony.
Yeah.
Did any of you happen to bring a pack of disguise kit and or a bunch of goblin ears you can attach?
I am literally going through my inventory right now to see
Just
if
checking.
I did.
Let me see.
And I think the answer to that is no.
Okay.
I've got.
I have a disguise kit. I do.
I've got a wide variety of holy symbols.
It's not gonna
Why
help.
do you have more? Yeah. Why do you have more than one?
I don't know, but there's two in my.
Is
I've
this
got-
one's like an insurance policy in case
Paladins, paladins.
one goblin
I've
falls
got-
into.
I've got an amulet which is marked as holy symbol. I also have an item in my equipment which is just holy symbol. So I've got. You always bring a backup. I think yes.
2 is 1 and 1 is none.
I regularly disguise myself as a bard, but I don't know how useful that is in this particular instance. They are known to travel and entertain and inspire.
So we're a pop band. We're a traveling pop band. Is this our cover story?
Oh, no, that's clever. We can be a traveling band.
I have a
don't
pouch
like
of
this.
cosmetics, hair
Jason
dye,
says no.
small props, so I can do a Barbie makeover on
makeover.
people.
Makeover.
I feel makeover is my brand.
I mean, I can also cause a wide variety of pyrotechnic things. I can cause flames and sparks and stuff. So I can do.
Burn down the town? Is that what you're saying?
No. We're not there yet. I just mean if we're a band, I can do stage effects.
So I was just consulting what's in a disguise kit and how a disguise kit works, Annette. It looks like, I don't know if you have proficiency in using a disguise kit, but the idea is that if you have a disguise kit, since it's got various stuff in it, you could do an intelligence roll to set yourself or somebody else up with a disguise, and depending on how good that disguise is, that would help that person with deception checks to attempt to be someone other than themselves.
And I have guidance, so I could strike in that.
Yeah,
Someone rolls that. Yep.
you do a lot of no, but the eyes are here. Most people have 2 eyes. Yeah.
We do have the age-old problem of what languages can we speak if we are attempting to pretend to be other creatures.
Well, we have the helmet.
Yes, one person
I
has
have
a
the helmet.
Yes, the very useful one-person helmet.
Translation helmet.
One person translation.
Well, if one person's disguised as a goblin, bugbear, or similar creature, and the rest of us have fake manacles on, we could be taken to the prison and then let loose upon it.
Maybe we don't want to be.
Or taken to wherever. It doesn't matter. Taken to some place.
Well,
it doesn't have to be the prison, but...
I mean, you could chew back at this plan, definitely.
Buffy, listening to this discussion going on in the trees, sighs, turns, and begins to walk deeper into Kobold Town.
Jason. Kicking open
Jason
doors.
always the...
Yeah.
Yeah, Dax goes with Buffy.
Okay.
Yeah, I follow her too.
I'm role
follows
playing.
her.
It's not me.
I
It's
mean,
Buffy.
like, Celine does not want people to be hurt, so she will.
Buffy
run after
turns
them
and says,
as well.
"Guys, let's just go and see what happens. It's fine.
Yeah.
There's
I'm with her.
probably
Let's
not
do
going to
it.
be wolves. Probably.
How bad
Barbie's
could it
not a
be?
leader,
Mm-hmm.
so Barbie is going to follow. She is not a leader. She does not resist.
Okay, well,
Buffy is slightly
We tried.
charismatic.
All right. So as you transition from the kind of I imagined you were in like a little grove of trees by the edge of the farms as you head into the kind of neighborhoods. And this area is probably, even when it was inhabited by humans, was kind of a densely packed kind of slum area. Not very much in terms of main thoroughfares. Lots of kind of twisting turns through back alleys and whatnot. But I guess I will ask you here: are you attempting to avoid detection, or are you just heading into town?
I mean, I'll check around corners and such, but I'm not.
Yeah. I think we're
I'm by no
trying
means
to
stealthy.
Yeah, I think we're just trying to not draw attention to ourselves, if that makes sense.
All right. Roll some stealth. So I'll assume you're putting you've got your everyone has a hooded sweatshirt in Dungeons and Dragons land, or perhaps a hooded cloak. So you got your hoods up. You're all hunched over a little bit, and you're checking corners before you walk around a corner.
And Buffy, because she's in the lead here, of course, rolled a crit, so is walking completely silently in the shadows, and everybody else is like, I can't do that.
Yeah,
so I have disadvantage on stealth
because your armor is all clanky.
Because I have very clanky
Yeah.
chainmail.
Mhm.
And I rolled a 10.
All right.
What does a 10 get me?
10 is not good. 10 is clanky.
Clanky and shiny.
Yeah, let's see. So Buffy, critical success, you said. I see Barbie, 15. I'm going to say that's a success. Dax, dirty 20. That's a success. Celine, clanky. And Leona, how'd you do on your stealth check?
Sorry, I'm slow in the chat. Natural 20 plus 1.
Wow. Okay. So
Okay,
aside
just
from-
leave me. Just leave me. It's fine.
I mean, you're not
I could put you under my
slow.
cloak, maybe.
Yeah. Does that help? It muffles it slightly. You make your way into the kobold neighborhood, and you're kind of slipping from street to street. And this is, as far as you can, this is basically an area of town that is just home to kobolds. And there's, I would say more than half of the buildings are kind of just abandoned and empty ruins. But a bunch of the houses seem to have kobolds kind of living in them. You hear kobold children playing, kobolds going around doing their business. Maybe you even see kobolds just walking down the street. But I'm going to say kind of keep your distance and head deeper into the neighborhood. And, no one notices you. And you avoid any unfortunate incidents with kobolds. I'm not sure where you're actually headed within Kiristan, though.
Towards the spa, I thought.
Mm.
Do we have a goal here?
Yeah, that's a great
Sorry.
question.
I may
mean,
have
we're-
missed it when I was trying to
we're-
get technically arranged, but
Well, it's that we need to find the slaying stone, and we don't actually know.
We don't know where it is,
We don't know
but
where it
there's,
is, yeah.
there's a number of buildings. Like, there's a big sort of former mayor's house.
Yeah. Things that
Which
were
look-
pointed out to you, I think, on the map include there's a library, there's a temple/shrine, there's a bath/spa, there's a kennel, or maybe it's stables, and there is there's a big kind of mayor's mansion, there's a tavern, and there's a kind of little market square.
I've got some suggestions. We could go to the tavern and ask there, because that's a good one. We could go to the library and say we're interested in we're researching the legend of the slaying stone, not letting on that we know that it's here. Or we could go to the temple and not totally not desecrate it, but see what's going on, and if there might, because if I were a slaying stone, where would I be? Maybe I would be at a temple, but
I think it would be a case of undesecrating the temple.
I feel
really.
like if maybe befriending a library person might be a way to go if the library is still operating in any form.
or I wonder about sending Vox into the pub where people are drinking, and maybe
Sure.
we could gather some intel. And don't barkeeps kind of know everything about everything?
Under guise of being a bard.
Mm-hmm. I will say
Okay.
you've been stealthy enough. I think you could head to almost any destination. I'm going to say that's you're successfully traveling through Kiristan, and you just pick the first place you'll go, and you'll get there without incident.
To the tavern.
All right.
To the
Okay.
tavern.
So the tavern is located more or less in the center of Kiristan, or Gorisbad as it's now known. So it is a decent walk across the city. As you find yourself kind of transitioning from the south side of town to the northern side of town, it definitely changes from a kobold neighborhood into a goblin neighborhood. You're now kind of in more toward the slightly more urban core of what was Kiristan. More shops, more multifamily structures, multi-story structures, and whatnot. And there is still kind of a big plaza. It looks like at one point maybe there was a statue in the middle. The statue has been, it looks like, vandalized heavily to the point that it's no longer recognizable. And in the city square, on the edge of this plaza, where your map identified as the, you were told that it was the Inn of the Tallest Fir. And as you arrive there, you find where you thought there would be an inn is instead a burned out husk that is basically just rubble. Next to it is a very tall fir tree that has also been set on fire years ago.
Buffy says, "Wow, these guys party hard."
You're bad.
Bummer. Is there a plaque near the statue?
Yeah, there's a plaque. It looks like it's got some graffiti on it. But you could go up and try and read the statue plaque.
I'm gonna do that.
All right. And remind me, Dax, do you what languages do you speak?
Draconic and Common, I think.
Okay. So you go up, I had a map for the demolished tavern. You might be standing outside of it, but that's fine. It's okay. You go up, there's definitely, there's some stuff on it. But you kind of clear off the schmutz, and it seems to be a statue commemorating the founding of Kiristan and the Kiras family that founded the city.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Okay, I'll go back to the burnt out husk.
Yep. Burnt out husk. It is not in great shape. It is, on the plus side, devoid of any kobold or goblin activity that you can see. Looks like this place was trashed probably years ago, and no one seems to be visited it recently.
So this is it. This is the tavern in the town.
This is the tavern in the town. Does it still count as a tavern if it burned down 2 years ago? I don't know.
It's a sad town.
Well, it's really affordable.
I want to search. I want to search because maybe there's something interesting to learn here. I also want to search because the DM made a map.
I make maps for lots of things.
Oh, yeah.
Fair.
I would love. Could I do some detect magic?
Yeah, do some detect magic.
The 20, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
and
actually, I can do that too.
Buffy, why don't you roll an investigate check while that's happening?
19.
19. You feel confident that there is no magic at work here.
I am gonna do a before I do my investigate. I'm gonna do it's a survival check. I'm basically gonna see if there's any sign of fae, fiends, or undead.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's a thing I have.
Yep.
I have the same thing.
So that's a 10 plus. So that's only a 12.
16.
On that one.
You are rooting around. It does not seem, you see no signs of fae, fiend, or undead really anywhere in Gorisbad. So, just despite the lack of functioning tavern, the fact that there's no fae, fiend, well, faes are okay, but there's no fiends or undead in this town, and that's something, right?
However, I did roll a critical on that investigation check.
Yeah. As you are poking around, you find behind the bar, there's like a box that was like burned, and under that box, there's a bunch of like beverage making supplies, like drink mixers that somehow no one has touched or messed with in the years since this tavern was abandoned.
Well, let's snag those. Who knows when we'll
Yeah.
need that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I note on the map that there's what appear to be quite a number of bodies in this thing. So I think
There are some ancient skeletal remains here.
like Celine is just going to sort of go around and generally perform some rites and try and be not in a looting the corpses kind of way, but in a
Not like a normal James way, but in a
nice way,
in a new and improved James way.
Mhm.
All right, Celine does that. Celine, it does seem like the skeletal remains that are here have been here for quite some time. They do seem to be goblinoid creatures, or what remains of them. As you are kind of, I imagine kind of posing the remains of one person into kind of a more restful stance than they were left, you hear skittering from a crumpled crate nearby.
Skittering. I mean, Celine isn't very intelligent.
No.
I think she's going to go over to the crate and pick up the crate.
You pick up the crate. Okay. Celine lifts up a crate, and as far as you can tell, the like just that entire crate was full of rats, and they
Things I knew
swarm
Tony
out.
was gonna say. Wow.
Yeah.
They just basically like you lift up the crate, and the crate just like empties of rats, and just a crate full of rats kind of swarms
Right.
in your direction.
They're cheaper
Celine.
if you buy them wholesale. Really.
Yeah, oh,
You buy
yeah.
'em it's
Yeah.
a gross of rats. Yeah.
Yeah. Say
And
what you
Celine's-
will about Gorisbed, the rat rates are amazing.
And Celine is like, "You're free. Go now."
Okay. Let's see. The swarm of rats is attacking Celine.
But I freed you.
Yeah, well, it's, things are complicated. I only rolled a 6, so that's not
No, it's fine.
I don't think that hits you, right? I guess we're doing this. Roll initiative. There's angry rats here now.
Yay.
Could have just left.
There was skittering, Tony.
They were skittering. You're level 2. You had to fight the rats.
This is how you get experience.
You're grinding rats now.
Yes.
So let's see here. Leona, you will be first to react, then Barbara, then Celine, then my rats, then Dax, then Buffy. So Leona on the other side of the room, as people have been kind of poking around, picking through the remains of this burnt out tavern, Celine is suddenly basically covered in rats. The rats are attacking Celine, though so far nothing bad has happened other than that Celine is covered in rats. There's rats. Congratulations. Leona, what would you like to do about rats?
So I have an entangle spell, which gets a whole bunch of vines out. It's going to trap Celine too, but hopefully it's going to make things really much more difficult for the rats. Unless all the rats on Celine, or are they on the ground and all around?
They're all around.
They're all around.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna throw.
So
this
you're gonna tie the
entangle.
rats to Celine. This is great.
Yeah.
That's right.
if
Contain
they're-
the damage.
if they're-
Contain the damage.
That's right. If they're wrapped up, they can't go anywhere, and they can't keep scrabbing.
Keep biting
Right?
Celine instead.
Then they'll just eat Celine.
Yep.
So that's a 20 plus a 3, so that's a 17.
Okay.
Do I have to roll something to not be entangled?
No, you're in it. You're stuck.
And does this do damage, or simply it restrains rats?
Let's see. The creature in the area when you cast a spell must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained by the entangling plants until the spell ends.
All right.
Creature restrained, okay? And it's up for a minute, so it's
Yes.
I guess gives
So
someone
Celine-
else a chance to.
10 rounds.
Celine, why don't you roll a strength save right now? I'm going to tell you something,
Okay.
Leona. You just learned. It's level 2. You still learn a lot of things. You're a fresh adventurer out in the world. You
Yes.
learn as the vines are just kind of erupting up from the ground and trying to snatch rats. The rats just pour through it like water through a colander. because a swarm of rats is immune to being restrained. You just
I
can't
didn't know
constrain.
that.
Well, yeah, you just learned it. So that's not, I mean,
Yeah.
let me say, this is a valuable lesson that you've learned through experience, which will be, maybe you'd seen that in a book, but until you try and restrain a rat with a vine, you don't really know that, right?
So sorry, Celine.
Yeah. Have you ever
so
tried to
instead-
throw a net over a swarm of bees? It doesn't work that great.
Yeah.
Well, I rolled a natural 20, so
okay.
No harm, no foul.
Like Water 2, I just walk through the
Yeah.
vines,
Yep.
rip them apart in
Yeah, you're
Hulk-like fashion.
Celine, as far as you know, one of these rats is a wizard and is trying to ensnare you with vines.
Rat
Leona,
wizards
is
are the
that
worst.
your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. Barbie, you are next.
Okay, so Barbie has no spells, but she does have 2 hand axes, and she is like spinning those around and getting, I believe I have enough movement to get up into the rats and try to strike them twice. Are the dice with me this time? So first I have a 12, and the
Let me just
second
check.
I have a 6, which probably doesn't hit, but maybe the
6
12
does not
hits.
hit. A 12 hits a swarm of rats. Yes.
Yes. Okay, so then max damage 8 points.
All right. You cleave a bunch of axes. No, a bunch of rats are
With
cleaved
an
by your
axe.
axe. There's still a significant number of rats in this tavern, but yeah, you got a bunch of them, so that's good. Anything
And
else?
I think that is my action because my bonus is to weapon fighting.
All right. Celine, you are next. There's a bunch of rats near you that have so far been unable to hurt you, but are definitely they look angry. These look like angry rats.
I think Celine is just like trying to reason with the rat still. She's like saying, "Look, I don't want to hurt you. You just need to leave. I freed you."
It's unclear if they were really imprisoned. You basically just picked up their house.
Yeah, but from her perspective, she feels, like.
Are you
she's-
still holding the crate?
Oh yeah, I imagine.
Okay.
Just put it back
rats
down. No
continue
harm, no foul.
Rats continue to pour out of the crate.
It's like a clown car full of rats.
You could chuck it somewhere and just make them
rats
angrier.
are just streaming out of the crate up Celine's arms.
Yeah. It's
So
like trouble
she-
with tribbles, basically. It's just endless rats.
She
Bottomless rats.
Throws the crate against the wall and then reaches behind her back and pulls 2 scimitars that were conveniently attached to her back.
Magnetic catch, yes.
Yes. Which she totally had the last time we did the adventure, and I didn't just add them
okay.
at some point afterwards. Anyway, so yeah, she's gonna try 2-weapon fighting, hitting clumps of angry fuzzy things.
Yeah.
I've rolled a 15.
15 hits a swarm of rats.
And that does 1d6 plus 2, which is 7 damage from the first one. And I have rolled a 17. Actually, a 17 plus 4, so that probably hits 2.
Yes.
And that is 1 damage.
Okay. You're taking out rats, but it is slow going, and as you and Barbie are standing over the pile of rats, you are discovering that, trying to hit rats like one at a time with weapons is seems like a lot slower going than perhaps any kind of, say, area attack that would potentially hit multiple rats at the same time. But that is what's happening. Next up, it's Team Rat. Perhaps word has gotten out about what's going on in this tavern, and so other rats have joined the fray. A swarm of rats kind of comes tearing around the bar in the direction of Buffy, and another group of rats kind of comes out from under the stairs and heads in your direction, Dax. So let's see here. So I'm going to roll 3 different rat attacks. Let's see. Rats attacking Celine. Rats attacking Dax. rats attacking Buffy. So let's see. None of those rolls was very good. 11,
Nope.
8, 6. I don't think any of those are getting anybody.
Nope.
All right. But there's just rats everywhere. This is just what was once a quiet, serene, burnt out bar is a rat carnival, and yeah. So Dax, you are next. There is a pile of rats in your vicinity.
All right. Well, I want to move the rats away from my person so that I can use an area of effect sort of situation. Can I throw food into a direction, and do we think they'll chase it? I can try.
Unclear.
Let's try
These
it.
rats seem highly territorial right now. So
I think we are the food.
yeah.
So.
Well, they don't look like they have much else. Maybe if they had a better option, they could move away from their home. Let's see.
Have we tried to rehouse the rats?
I just want them off my body so I can breath weapon them.
I would say technically you could breath weapon them right now. They're not you're not coated
I'll do
rats. Yeah.
Okay.
Unlike
Then I will breath weapon them.
Okay. Yeah. Remind us, Dax, what kind of breath weapon do you have?
I believe I have a poison breath weapon.
Nice. Okay.
From
I know
my
it
draconic
kind of depends on
ancestry.
what you
Biological
inherit.
range area attack. It's fun.
Yeah.
It is a 30-foot range, and I think it's a 30-foot line. I don't think it's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, but you'll get that swarm of rats in that attack.
Okay, great. That's a 17.
All right, that hits the rats. What kind of damage does that do to them?
We do 2d6 poison damage. So that's 8.
Okay, a bunch of rats drop dead from poison.
Hooray.
Cool. Anything else, Dax?
Do the other rats start to eat the rats that are dead?
No, they still, again, these seem to be responding more to presence of intruders, so they're very focused on you. You might check, is your breath weapon an action or a bonus action? Because you might still have a whole attack left.
It's an action, and
okay.
my bonus
Maybe
actions are unarmed strike, and I only get flurry of blows when I use unarmed strike first, I believe.
Gotcha. Okay. I think it perhaps at higher level Dragonborn get.
I could do an unarmed strike as my bonus action. I just can't do the flurry of blows.
Do you want to punch one rat?
I will, maybe I'll do like a arm sweep and see if I can sweep a couple of them.
Yep.
With a big karate chop, if you will. It's a 5. So
5
plus 4 is a 9.
It's real hard to hit a bunch of rats with just one hand. They're running all over. It's a mess. All right. Buffy, swarm of rats in your proximity.
Don't like it. Don't really have a way to do anything but chop at it with my big, heavy, awesome glaive. So that's what I'm going to do.
I am learning that this group was not spec'd for talking to goblins or fighting rats.
No, that's a 22 to hit. So I'm sure I'm going to hit some rats.
Hit those rats.
And I'm going to give them 5 slashing damage.
Yeah, you kill a couple rats.
Great.
Is that it?
I will I will turn to my group as the person at the end of the turn order and say, hey everyone, I don't think the rats have the slaying stone. Maybe we should leave.
I'm
Barbie
down.
looks surprised.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not in charge. I just this is a Buffy observation, which is
It's a flat hierarchical structure.
Think of
Barbie did not think about this.
think
at
of
all.
the
She's
mission.
Not that smart.
Are we? And then I say, unless we're going to pose as exterminators, in which case this is perfect. That's it. That's my turn.
Well, Leona, you are we're at the start of a new round, so I think you get to at least determine what's going to happen now with your character, and it's possible other characters may follow your lead. I don't know. Depends. People are their own people.
Well, I have this decanter of endless water, so I'm thinking maybe I'm going to, which I can spray as a geyser, 30 gallons of water. I'm wondering about if I spray the water out at them and it distracts them enough, like so that everybody can escape. That's what I'm thinking. But Celine and Barbara, can you swim? Because you're going to be right where the water's coming.
We'll find out.
I think it takes a long time to get up above. I mean, you're in a big room.
I don't know
even
how
with an
watertight this bar
Well,
is.
even with an endless stream, I think it takes a while to get up to like waist height, right? From pouring
Exactly.
from the thing, even if it's endless. So, I will say that would do great to provide a discouragement from the rats to deal with you.
All right. So I get an action. I have a 9 plus 3. So I only have a 12. Use
What's
that as
the-
an action. I say the word geyser.
Okay. That's plenty. The armor class of the rat swarm is 10. I'm going to say basically there is water going all around the bar now, and all of the rat swarms are basically distracted by this. Anyone who wants to move away from the rat swarm, whether to position yourself or head for the door, can do so without incident. Barbie?
So I toss one of my hand axes and I really think about taking like another hit, but I kind of like Buffy. I think she's cool. So I follow her advice and detach myself from the situation.
Okay. You head for the door, I think, right?
I do. I'm heading for the door.
Celine, you are the most covered in rats, and yet so far, I believe no one has actually been bitten by rats. You've just been, perhaps,
I don't think the rats
had your personal
really-
space violated by rats.
I don't think
Just
the
been
rats
harassed.
actually mean to harm us. They're just trying to
They're just animals.
tell us in their
reacting.
own rat way that we should
Mhm.
leave. So
Yeah.
I'm happy to try that. Are they distracted enough that I can just move, or do I?
Yeah,
need to
you can just go.
disengage?
Yeah,
Okay,
they're like they're trying not to get waterboarded by a geyser.
then I am gonna dash, and I am just out of here.
God, Celine, it goes that way. Never
It's
picks
like,
up another crate ever again.
Nobody else is out, and I'm outside. I'm like
you
I-
caused this incident, and you are the first through the door to leave.
Tony, would you say the rats are scurrying like rats fleeing a sinking tavern?
Well, I mean, it's certainly a soggy tavern.
All right.
Yeah. All right. I'm
Hello.
going to say the rats lose their turn because they don't like this water situation. Dax, would you like to head for the door?
Also heading for the door.
Buffy
Yep.
and Leona
Yep.
and Ashrin follows along quietly, and you all head for the door. And are standing outside the tavern, or what remains of the tavern, in Kiristan / Gorazbad. Unsure.
Well, that was a bust.
Why did we go here?
Celine is just like, some people just don't want to be helped.
Yeah, some rats don't want to be helped.
It's fine.
/ did those rats need help, Celine?
They were trapped under a box.
They, well,
Were they?
They ran that
they were-
tavern.
They were scurrying in a way which sounded like they were distressed, and I was trying to help. And
Buffy looks at her box and says, "Does anybody want a goblin cocktail?"
to be clear,
Yes, please.
the
Yes.
cocktail ingredients predate the goblin occupation.
Oh, they're human
This,
cocktail ingredients.
Oh.
Are they
Yeah, yeah.
What are they? Are they like liquids or are they?
This is where my knowledge of things as a person may be insufficient. Because I'm gonna say, oh yeah, there's wow, it has been a long time since I've had a mixed drink. There's some powders. There's some cherries in syrup, and they're like, but they look fine even though they're probably 85 years old. There's
It's the syrup.
yeah,
Bless you, Luxardo.
Magic syrup.
There's some magic syrups. There's I don't remember what
Gin?
goes in mixed drinks. I don't see. I think
I think
they
Dax knows. Ask Dax.
Okay, yeah,
Dax
it's
can
not the
identify it all.
alcohol. It's all the other stuff.
I'll just
right?
show this
So-
to Dax and I'll be like, "Is there anything in this?
I mean, you should see if any of it's magic.
Do we have
Yeah,
somebody
I
who
can
can
detect magic.
detect magic?"
I can
yeah.
detect magic. All right.
I didn't know this is how
uh,
today was going to go. We're detecting
Yeah.
magic in mixers.
22.
All right. I will tell you, 22. The most of it, and it's like a whole box full of stuff. Most of it seems to be mundane, various mixer ingredients for making mixed drinks. But inside, in the crate, kind of among it, it looks like possibly it was placed here by accident, because there's kind of like a test tube with a cork vial of something, and that you get the sense that this is a magical potion.
Ooh, that's not bitters. What's this?
Yeah, someone seems to have mislaid that. And Heather, give me a quick D100 roll. If you have 2D10, you can do one for the tens place and one for the one place.
60. Do I add
60.
anything to that?
No. I'm consulting a table through
Random potions.
1 through 100 random tables. This, is a elixir of peace. That's somewhat interesting choice up from this list of 100
We should
random
have given
potions.
that to the rats.
It's crowd control.
makes-
Crowd
Peace, you
control.
said? Elixir of peace?
It's an elixir of peace. Whoever consumes this elixir is very calm and unable to take actions that harm others for 1 hour.
Hoo-hoo, we should pocket this guy.
Handy.
Yeah.
That's totally the bartender used that in this bar to calm people
Yeah.
down.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I couldn't
Need to
find
save
it under
that
all those
puppy.
bitters.
So, Leona, make a note that you have. I'm going to assume for now you are carrying that as the identifier of that.
Peace.
Yeah.
All right.
Calm someone down.
So it is basically one dose. If you and it has to be consumed. Just foreseeing the various questions that adventurers ask me, if you were to use it in some other mechanic, like aerosolizing it or injecting it into someone, or I don't even know, putting it in food potentially, the properties of it might be enhanced or lessened depending on what they're doing. You give people potion, and I'm just saying, players immediately want to poison the water supply for a village, and this is one dose.
One dose.
A single
dose.
dose.
Yeah,
And- and
if you put this into the water supply of Gorisbad, which, as far as we know, does not have a centralized plumbing system, it's possible that it would make people moderately chill for 1 minute.
At some
if
point,
they all drank water at the same time.
at some point when we're talking to a big bad, we need to say, but
Drink
first, let's have a drink.
Yes.
Can we offer
but
you?
only you. But only you. Let us have a drink. You first. Okay, so you are standing just outside the wreckage of the what was the name of the bar? The
Tallest fir.
Inn of the Tallest Fir, X, formerly known as the Inn of the Tallest Fir, next to a burnt out tree, burnt out bar. You know that the wreckage of this bar is home to several rat swarms, and no longer you. It seems like this didn't get you any closer to discovering the location of the slaying stone. You are in a goblin neighborhood in Kiristan. So far, no one has noticed you. And I am curious what you will do next.
I think we should go
think-
back to Buffy's idea about the library.
I agree. I like the
I think
library.
we should go to the spa.
I mean, the spa is always good.
I
Dex wants the spa.
do. I lose stuff at the spa all the time.
We gotta
Someone
go to the
probably
spa.
lost it. I don't know.
The spa is going to be entirely full of rats. Like,
Well,
it's
you
not a pool. It's
Well-
just rats.
They clearly don't like water, so I don't know about that. But I just feel like I lose stuff at the spa all the time. If someone was just like had the slaying stone and they like went to go and then they lost it, like goblins would never look there. They don't wash. I don't
Is
know.
there
It
a,
just feels
a
like
lost and found property box at the spa?
Maybe I feel like the goblins already searched the temple and the library as like the obvious places, but I don't know.
Mm.
I feel like we'd know if the goblins found it already.
I do not think it would be a wise plan to split the party and to have half of us go to the spa and half of us
You
go to the
could
library.
cover more ground, but no, I would not
Yes,
do that.
cover more ground with our blood.
With
Yeah,
our
you could-
blood
you-
and
oh yeah,
insides.
so much ground, just a nice even coating everywhere.
Yes.
I say we flip a coin and decide if we are going to the library or the spa.
Okay, I'm going to use
do it.
Dice by P-Calc.
Okay, thank goodness Jason is like flipping a physical coin.
Oh, I'm
He's
going
not allowed.
to flip a coin then.
No, oh god.
There goes my product placement, Tony.
Mm.
I actually have a
You can
Comic-Con
discourage
coin
me,
that I
but
did not pull out.
it's discouraged, but I'm going to do it anyway. The big R is for library,
Library.
Library.
library, and this is for the spar. Oh God, it's terrible. There we go. All right. Big R. Library.
Library.
All right.
To the library.
So, having not learned anything from the tavern, your next place of potentially learning something is the library, or library as it is known.
Outside of
you are going to
Scooby-Doo.
need to make... Yes, you're going to need to do...
Mavity, library, you know.
Yeah. You're going to need to do some stealth checks to get across across the city without running into trouble from kobolds, goblins, or other creatures that might notice that you do not belong here. So if I could have some stealth checks, I'm looking for 3 stealth rolls of 3 successes. A success is 15 or higher.
When you say 15 or higher,
Do you mean 14 or higher?
do you mean 14 or
I do
higher?
not mean 14 or higher.
Are you sure?
I am sure.
Well,
I failed.
sorry. I failed.
So that's 2 failures.
Buffy's
from Jason
hood snags
and
on
James.
a thing, and
Yeah.
I
You
did
accidentally there's a little goblin shop that is selling it's selling like cymbals and bike horns and I don't know, noisemakers, and you accidentally knock
and
all
wind
of them
chimes.
over.
I think I
wind
just
chimes
discover
over.
a rat that has scurried down the back
Yeah.
of my armor and are still there, and
Yeah.
I get
Oh, ah!
nipped it in an inappropriate place.
So it looks like Chelsea, how'd you do?
14, 14, and 15, so not great.
Okay. Why did you roll 3 times?
Oh, we roll it 3 times?
No, what?
I thought we rolled 3.
Nope.
No?
Did I say?
I
say?
rolled 14.
Oh,
as
I
the
apologize.
first.
I was looking for 3 successes among the party.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh,
My
oh,
first
oh,
roll,
I realized that
14.
was phrased. All right. Well, guess what?
My first roll was a 14 as well.
It's possible
15?
that. All right. Congratulations, Heather. You succeeded. Unfortunately, all of your colleagues failed. And so, as you're feeling confident. You've been back and forth across Gorisbad without any incident. And so perhaps you've let your guard down a little bit as you are just kind of wandering down a major thoroughfare here toward the center of the city when a patrol of goblins kind of just is marching down the streets in your direction, and they see you and they're like, they call out to you in Goblin, which I believe only Leona can directly understand, and they basically like, "Hey, halt! Who do you think you are?" And they are accosting you.
So I can't speak back though, right? With the helm of translation.
I believe
I
that
can
it
only
is just
understand
that.
it's just an under. I think there's a separate helm that you need to get for
You wear them both at once.
Yeah.
I mean,
They're
So-
stacking.
they're probably going to
stacking
speak
helms.
Draconic.
These are goblins, not kobolds.
Oh, damn.
Do they speak common?
They probably speak common. They are probably addressing you in Goblin because they're in a Goblin city, and that's what they're used to speaking. But at the very least,
Quick.
yeah.
I think we should go back to our band idea. Everybody look like you're playing an instrument. We're a traveling troupe, right?
Sure. I'm willing to allow that. I'm willing to entertain that as a possible thing. Everybody give me a quick DC 20. That means you need to get a 20 or higher deception check as you attempt to look like you are playing an instrument. You have Dax, you don't need to do this if you have an instrument because you can just look like you're playing an instrument.
Well, pull my lute out, baby.
Yeah, everybody else is going to have a hard time.
I rolled a 13, and I am trying to play my hand axe like a guitar.
No one is convinced. Buffy, how do you do?
15.
What were you attempting to do?
I think I'm going to strum my crossbow.
Yeah, no one is convinced.
I rolled a 23.
James?
23.
James, what were you doing?
I am banging 2 holy symbols together to
All right.
produce a sort of
Percussion.
symbol.
All right. And Leona, are you attempting to pretend to be a band?
I so am. I rolled a 4, and I'm looking like I'm playing a pipe or a lute.
That is what you
flute type
think,
of thing.
but you hear one of the goblins elbow one of the other goblins and say, "There's four intruders next to those 2 musicians." The goblins are I think they're moving it into attack is what's happening. So just to establish.
Do I know any goblin classics?
Yeah, I think you're traveled as a bard. You know some goblin classics.
Can I quickly pull one of those out of and play it sort of poorly? So I'm not a great bard. I'm a mediocre bard.
Give me a performance check.
Sweet.
Do you want a performance check for percussion?
No.
Ouch.
No.
Oh, and in everything. Okay, I got an 18.
Okay, you know they are convinced. Yeah, one of those musicians is pretty good. Also, the other one is there. So, yeah.
Just wait till my symbol.
Does it distract them at all?
No,
maybe?
they seem convinced that you are a musician and they may be less likely to attack you. I will tell you the goblins, basically the front row of them is armed with scimitars. The back row of them is armed with short bows. Buffy, you are first. The goblins, they're kind of a gang of them, 2 rows of 4. I don't know, 20 feet down the street from you.
I'm going to... I don't want to play this. I am going to ready an action.
Okay.
Because I
What is
assume that
action?
they have their stuff. They're going to come and get us. So I'm going to wait for a goblin to come within my 10-foot range of my glaive, at which point I will attack them when they come within the 10-foot range. And I'm going to do with my bonus action, I'm going to do my Crimson Rite, which basically makes my glaive more powerful.
Okay. Let us see if other players will interfere with your plan. When I think interference, I think James Thompson. James, Selena's next.
Well, I mean, I think Celine is... Her training means that, she will defend her compatriots by running straight towards this group. But I think she is going to run down to just below these 2 and hope that they kind of keep this lined up column formation. And she will attempt to attack the bottom left of these ones with her scimitar. And that is 21, which I think hits.
That'll definitely hit a goblin.
And that is 7 damage.
That goblin goes down.
Well,
and she is going to attempt to hit the other goblin with the other scimitar in her other hand. And she has rolled a 1. That's not going to work.
you hit the first one with your right hand, so you had to hit the other one with your left hand, and it's kind of a crossover, and you just did that wrong.
Yeah.
That wrong sequence there.
Slipped in the blood of the first one.
All right. I think the goblins are next. So I think the goblins are going to kind of split. I think half of them are going to rush forward at the big group, and half of them are going to collapse in on Celine, who has charged them. So Buffy, definitely the group runs forward, and one of them is going to trigger your ready action if you want.
All right. Unfortunately, I only rolled an 8.
An 8 will not hit a goblin.
Nope.
All right. So 2 goblins rush up. Buffy and Leona are kind of in the front row here. Each of you is going to take a scimitar attack. So Buffy and then Leona. Oh, Buffy, I finally rolled well. A 21.
Yeah,
and
that'll hit.
Leona, I rolled a critical fail. So that goblin kind of stumbles and just swings a scimitar in your general direction. Buffy, you take 4 damage. The 2 goblins behind those 2 goblins kind of hang back. They've got short bows, and they're going to fire shots at each of you. So Buffy and Leona, I have rolled a 19. I feel pretty good about that. So you're going to get an arrow in the side, Buffy, for 6 damage. Leona, does a 14 hit you?
15.
15 is higher than 14. So the arrow bounces off a column near you.
Buffy's looking bad, everybody. Buffy's looking real bad.
Yeah, Buffy just took several goblin hits. The other goblins just like converge and try and like dogpile on Celine. There are scimitars slicing through the air. 1, 2, 3. Let's see here. 21 is great for me. For team
21 will
Tony.
hit.
8, not so
everything
much.
else will
14, not so much. All right, one of them gets you real good, Celine. 8 slashing damage.
Ooh, ouch.
All right. Dax, your friends are taking some goblin problems.
All right, I'm going to close my eyes, take a deep breath, and use Step of the Wind to jump over Leona and the goblins and engage the 2 goblins with the bows and arrows.
All right, nice.
And I'm going to unarmed strike at the first one. And
monks.
that one got me a 10.
10 does not hit. Unfortunately, you swing through the air, and the goblin kind of stumbles backward and avoids it. But it's definitely surprised. There is suddenly a very agile dragonborn right up in their face.
Then I'm going to use my last Kai point, and I'm going to use Flurry of Blows on the other goblin. And that one is a 21.
That definitely hits. That goblin is like, what is going on? It gets punched several times in the side of the head by you. 4.
1d4 plus 2, which is 6.
All right. That goblin is badly hurt, but still conscious. All right.
That's it for me.
Ashrin, you are next.
I think I'm... Well, obviously, I saw Buffy got hit because I'm right behind her.
Yeah, real bad. A lot of Buffy blood on the ground.
Yeah, lots.
Yeah. So I'm just going to step up next to her. I don't seem to be snapping to the same grid as everyone else.
The
but
grid
that's
of the
okay.
city streets is a little weird. Don't worry about it.
It's the cobblestones. They're uneven.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah,
It's not great.
It's real bad for an ADA kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the roads
Yeah.
department's been inactive for the last 80 years, you see. So.
Well, yeah, but before that, the people of Kiristan are like, it's about our historic character. It's not
oh, I
about
see.
accent.
I see.
And oh god, they were the worst. Honestly, some of them kind of deserve to be conquered by goblins. So,
All right. Well, I'm just going to reach out and touch Buffy on the arm and give her, what did I roll? 9 hit points.
Ooh.
what's the 14?
I don't know. A technology fail.
Okay, the 14 was first. I'm always willing to go with the first one in this case. Bank error in your favor.
Okay.
Yeah. It's what? Yeah, it's one. It's
Great.
the same roll. You just rolled higher on one. So
Okay.
take that.
Cool.
Yeah. All right.
All right. And that's my turn.
All right, Buffy. Some blood has flown back into you.
Oh, man. Feeling good.
Yeah. Leona, there's a goblin with a scimitar like right in your face.
Is Buffy out of the woods yet?
Yeah, Buffy's looking great. Buffy's never been
Okay.
better.
It was a real short trip through the woods for Buffy.
Okay. Okay. Can I see the water that I came out of that geyser before? Can I still, or are we far away from there?
I think you're pretty far away from. You're a couple blocks
Okay.
from the tavern.
Okay. I'm going to use my thorn whip
Mm-hmm.
to try to knock down the goblin that's right in front of me.
All right, roll it.
Oh man.
Not good is what I'm taking away from
What do I
that.
add to it?
Probably your spell attack.
Okay,
Oh.
so 7.
Yeah.
Man.
It whips
Yeah,
through the
okay.
air, and the goblin kind of knocks it back with a scimitar. Unfortunately, I think that's probably your turn, Leona.
I have a bonus action of
Mhm.
wild shaping
Oh,
an animal
Wow.
I've seen before.
Here we go.
Does that have to have? Did I have to have seen it in the game?
in the backstory of your character, so not
In the backstory of my character.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've seen let's see, I've seen a cat
That
before.
seems-
I think I have to keep my animals very small at this point.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not allowed, I don't think I can do big animals until
I think you might be
I
able to
get
do
a little
Yeah,
bit
Circle of
I
the
think-
Moon, you actually
Okay, can
you
I do a wolf?
Yeah.
I have
because
seen
I've
some
done it right.
wolves.
I was just gonna A,
Thank God.
you've seen wolves. B, I've seen other people transfer into wolves at relatively low levels. So I don't
Leona
know. I
is-
don't know.
Yeah, that's the
but
moon
I feel
druid.
like wolf is the go-to, like,
Yeah.
usually
Yeah.
the best you can do for quite a while. So
Leona's pretty inexperienced. So I'm going to use that bonus action and make
Poof.
myself into a wolf.
all right. So you
yeah.
if I believe, feel free to correct me if you got the rules
Yep.
handy. Like
Yeah.
you transform into a wolf, your equipment goes with you, and there is suddenly
Yep.
a wolf there. I don't think you have an action at this point, but you are now a wolf.
No, but I'm now a
Um,
wolf and I have to be here for an hour. Just so you know.
Is Celine
can-
triggered?
No, you
Did she
can-
see the wolf?
At
the moment, I haven't-
murdered by goblins.
I
So-
haven't seen. I will turn around at some point and see this wolf and like probably.
And Heather, just to clarify, I think it's up to an hour. So if you want to not be a
okay.
wolf, you can stop
Yeah.
being a wolf
So
whenever
the-
you want.
Okay.
You just can't be a wolf longer than 1 hour.
Yeah, that's
So-
the
Got
way. So the way it works, yeah, it's a long time, but you can transform back into yourself. You will have hit points of the wolf. When the wolf's hit points go, if and when, maybe never say never, to 0, you turn back into yourself with your current amount of hit points, which is really nice because according to the D&D Beyond stat block, it's 2d8 plus 2, or you can just say 11 hit points. So that's kind of nice.
Great, thanks.
Um,
Perfect.
I put that
Yes.
in our chat, the wolf stat block, because you should use that.
A lot of druids I know basically maintain a running list of these are the animals I can transform into based on what
Yeah.
level because you can only do a certain
Yeah.
level of stuff and what animals have I seen.
Mhm.
The
Like if you
shortage of zoos in Sword Coast is really
Yeah.
limiting for the druid experience.
But if you go to a casino and they have a lion, that could be really useful.
Or a
Reference
dolphin.
acknowledged. Yeah. So, Barbie, how's it going? Hi, Barbie.
Good. Barbie's just been like chomping to get into this battle here.
I apologize. I did
Why is
kind of
our
just drop
barbarian
your
in the back?
tokens
Yeah.
in random order here. I probably should have asked you like assemble a marching order. Instead, I'm just like your tokens are here and goblins are murdering you. Deal with it.
Yep.
Well, we're just going to come around here and attack a goblin with our double axes.
Double X.
So I've got 2, so I'm going to roll twice. First, we have 12, and then we have 10. So I believe
Neither
one
of those
hits.
hits. These goblins are
Oof.
tough. The goblins tougher than rats. People, we're learning about the the intricate power structures here within Garzbad, and goblins above rats on the food chain. So
Well, I
It's a
do some
delicate
really
ecosystem.
cool
Yeah.
looking axe moves in the air.
And that goblin kind of
And maybe I growl.
worriedly parries those axes with the scimitar. And so this is where we pause things mid-fight. A gang of goblins currently outnumbering you, though you have slain one. The first test of your abilities here in Gorazbad as you search for the Slaying Stone. What have we learned? Well, we learned that the tavern was a choice as far as where to search first because there was nothing there except rats that wanted to be left alone.
And a
What
potion
else?
of
And
chill
a potion
feeling, chill
of-
vibes.
Yeah, a potion of West Coast vibes. Are these goblins gonna kill you? Are you ever gonna make it to the library? Are you gonna forget that the library was where you're headed and have another discussion about where to go next? I don't know. For answers to questions such as those, join us next time on Total Party Kill.
The Incomparable Podcast Network. Become a member and support this show today. theincomparable.com/members